When the DJI Pocket first came out, I must admit that I was a little bit meh. It really didn't seem like something that I was going to lose my marbles over. And then when it first launched in about May this year, I was still a little bit meh about it because I didn't really see the point of it when you've got things like that. Action cameras, they do pretty much the same thing. Great built-in stabilization. I didn't see the point in getting one of these little gimbal things. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cute and stuff, but I'm kind of hard on my gear, so I kind of felt that I was going to break it. And then I started reading reviews and watching some of the YouTube videos about it, and it really did not look like it was doing a fantastic job. So I kind of put it out of mind until one arrived from DJI. Now, one of the biggest issues in South Africa is the fact that we struggle to get a lot of review gear, and DJI has been one of those products that I have really struggled to get review gear from. Fortunately, I've managed to foster a relationship now, and now the gear is arriving, and I'm looking forward to playing with the DJI products. So I'm going to take this out tomorrow, and there's a big cycle race in Johannesburg, and I'm going to take it out and go and play with it and see what I can do that's slightly different from what you would normally use it for, because I'm actually not 100% sure yet what you would actually use this for. Can you use it to vlog? Because with the square screen, you kind of don't see anything. I mean, you can put it into normal 16:9, but then it's not using the whole screen, and it just feels weird, and it just feels not 100% to me. So I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to take it out and hit the streets of Joburg and see what I can do with it. And after that, I will give you my thoughts about it. Yeah, awesome stuff. Roll that intro. Good morning. How are you guys doing? I hope you're all doing fantastically well. I am out in Johannesburg for the 94.7 cycle challenge, or now I think it's called Ride Joburg or something silly like that. And I figured, seeing that I'm not riding this year, this would be a good opportunity to get out on the streets of Joburg and test the brand new, well, not so new, but brand new to me, Osmo Pocket. So we're gonna shoot some cool B-roll of cyclists and what's happening in the background and crowds and that kind of stuff, and see if this really is worth the money. So far, so good. It's pretty impressive. Let me not get killed by cyclists over here. Yeah, so far pretty impressive. Just stepping over all the cables and stuff so I don't get in the way. I'm liking it. I love the small form factor of it, the fact that you can kind of just stick it in your pocket and go, hence being called the Osmo Pocket. Availability to shoot in 4K, time lapse, all those features, but we'll talk about all the actual specs and stuff when we get back to the office at the end of the day, and I give you my final feedback. Man, the city really is freaking pretty. Just about to head up onto Nelson Mandela Bridge over there. Other than that, yeah, I think it's time for me to stop talking crap and go shoot some B-roll. Let's go. Soundstripe. So, as you've seen in the B-roll, this little Pocket Osmo actually does a really, really good job. 4K 60, you've got slow-mo, unfortunately only in 1080, and you've got hyperlapse and time-lapse in 1080 as well, which is more than enough. The 4K is really, really clean and crisp. Fairly happy with that. What I really, really do love about it is the ability to stick it onto your phone. Now, I know a lot of creators out there are saying that the best thing about the Osmo is the fact that it is so tiny. You can pop it in your pocket, whip it out and start shooting. But this little thing there, to have that so I can plug my iPhone straight into it, that is fantastic. I love that. However, the big problem is the fact that there is nowhere, anywhere on this device to attach a tripod. I would have loved a tripod mount in the bottom or something that came in the box with it that you could attach it on, because otherwise you've just got a gimbal. You don't have something you can put down. It also is not a fantastic vlogging device because you can't actually get it far enough away. So I've come up with a little concoction of my own. I've got got the tabletop tripod. If I can get this to focus, there we go. Little tabletop tripod, which is actually pretty cool because then you can use it as a vlogging handle as well. I went out and bought one of these little cheap cell phone doohickeys. This one's quite nice because it's got a screw mount in the bottom, in the back. My mouth is not working. In the back and in the bottom as well, so you can mount it from two different angles. So what I've done is I take my little handle like that and screw it in the bottom. Boom. Then I mount my phone. Now, another thing I don't like as well about this connection over here is the fact that you can't use your case. So I have to take it out of the protective case so that it will attach properly. But anyway, I take my phone, boop, pop the phone in there, switch it on, take my Osmo, plug my Osmo in there, switch on, and now you've got this really cool little vlogging device. This is cool. This works fantastically well for me. I found this was great because now I can actually take it and put it down on something and then walk away and do pieces to camera and talk to camera, and it's easier to set up motion time lapses and hyperlapses and all those kinds of things. So having the ability to use this device like this, and you can get it just that little bit further away from you, because unfortunately the field of view on this Osmo Pocket is a little bit tight. I don't want to see my face this close in the shot, and I'm 900% sure that you guys don't want to see my face that close in the shot. So either something like this, or to get it onto, where we got one over there. Let me pull one of these off. But yeah, one of these little gorilla pods, little tiny gorilla pod like that, so you can make a tiny little vlogging handle, and you can get it that little bit further away. I actually think you could do some cool stuff. I didn't unfortunately have time because this has got to go back like 3 days ago, so I didn't have time to play with it. But what I thought is if you get it onto like a selfie stick kind of handle, you can actually do some really cool kind of drone-y shots with it as well. Let's wait for the geezer to stop making a noise. Unfortunately, the geezer is boxed away in my office over here. But anyway, it does give the ability to get it further away. There are aftermarket wide-angle lenses available that just pop onto the front there. I will drop a link below. I haven't had a chance to play one of those. With one of those, I'm really sorry, guys. My brain is shot. But this just makes this whole device a whole lot better. For me now, with this attachment and that attachment, the ability to take it and be able to put it down on something and walk away, that for me makes this a perfect vlogging camera. You can get away and off you can go. You can get nice shots. It's nice and smooth. It's a lot more comfortable using it, because one of the other things I find with this, if it's on its own, is it's too light. It feels too light, so you don't get steady shots. So when you are walking in, you tend to bounce and you get that bounce. But with the extra weight, and I find with my bigger gimbals, with the extra weight of the gimbals, you can kind of do that ninja walk a whole lot more smoothly because of the extra weight. I think that is an issue with the Pocket, is that it is so light and small. But make no mistake, if you are running around, you see something cool, you can just whip it out and boom, you've got nice smooth motion, which is fantastic. So I think in conclusion that my mind has been changed. I am a fan of the Osmo Pocket. Would I buy one? That's always the hard question when I'm doing these reviews is, would I recommend that you buy one of these? And I'd say the same thing that I said in my review of the Osmo Action. Yes, as part of a system, I would buy an Osmo Pocket, because as part of a system, it's going to work really, really well for you. If you've got another camera that you can get longer shots with, the audio out of it is actually pretty damn good. It's got a microphone in the front and the bottom, so you get pretty good audio out of this camera. All the video footage that you've seen so far has been native audio from here, no external mics. You do get a little audio adapter which plugs into the USB-C slot down the bottom over there, but that now makes it a little bit more bulky this way, so I'm not a huge fan of that, and I think the audio out of this is pretty good. And what I do 99% of the time is I'll run my H5 Zoom microphone with a lav mic anyway, so I'm doing my audio 90% of the time off camera. This video I didn't do that because obviously I wanted to show you what the audio was like natively out of this. Now I have got off topic again, so would I suggest that you buy one? Yes and no. If it's going to be your only camera and you're starting out with YouTubing and you're going to set it up with one of these kind of setups which costs next to nothing, yes, I would. I think it is a fantastic device. DJI has done a great job. I look forward to seeing what they do with the next one. I'd love some sort of zoom facility on it, so even if it was a digital zoom, so I could zoom in 3-4 times and then still have stabilization as well, that would be very, very cool. Can you not run the geese though while I'm trying to record? Every freaking time, no one is in the house, and the second I start recording, over there. Anyway, as I was saying, yes, I think it's a fantastic device. I think DJI is going to knock it out of the park on the next iteration of the Pocket, if there is another one. I would like to see it maybe with, something similar to the Mavic Zoom. Now that would be cool, the ability to have like a Hasselblad zoom on it or something like that. That would be really freaking epic. I wouldn't even mind if it was a little bit bigger, because it's still smaller than one of your phone gimbals. So yes, if you want to spend $399, go out and get yourself one. But I would suggest that you rather look at something like a Sony a5600 or an entry-level Canon camera where you've got interchangeable lenses. If you are starting off, get yourself something like an M50 and a couple of lenses and work your way up, because it doesn't start like this. Nothing ever starts at this level. You don't have all this gear just to get started, and unless daddy's rich or you somehow rob a bank or something like that and you manage to buy all this gear and get going. But I think that is a rite of passage as a content creator, is the fact that you have to slowly build up your kit and find what works for you. So would I add the Osmo Pocket to my kit? 100% yes. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I really enjoy spending this time with you. It's probably my favorite time of the week, twice a week, uploading these videos for you guys. Yeah, I know I missed a week and a half's worth of uploads, but sorry, I was getting the studio finished, and I'm going to do a studio tour in maybe the next 1 or 2 videos to show you guys the rest of the studio that is built outside of the edit suite and my kind of YouTube set over here. But I needed to get that finished because 5 months down the line it wasn't finished, and I had to get it finished. So what's up next, you ask? Well, I think you did. I have got, what cool things we got? We got this. This is cool. This is a little light by a company called Emco Plus. This is the next video coming up. I'm not going to show you too much of that right now because you're going to have to watch that whole video. I've also got a thumb grip for the EOS RP that I'm going to be reviewing. And finally, I've got another MSI laptop. So for you guys who really enjoyed my last MSI laptop review, watch the next one, because I promise you it is going to be on fire. It is way better. I've learned my lessons. And that is it from me. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button down below, turn on notifications, give it a like, give it a dislike, whatever. If you didn't like it, feel free. Hit the dislike button. I would love to hear from you though. Drop some comments down below. Let's engage around the Osmo Action, the Osmo Pocket, and the Osmo Action, which was the last video. If you haven't watched that, click up here and you can watch that video as well. And that's it. I'm out of here because I'm starting to ramble, and you know what it's like when I start rambling. Guys, thank you so much for spending this time with me. And I will see you. Yes, you in the next video.